Well, Israel has issued a new evacuation order for Gaza civilians living in the Strip's second largest city.
Jerusalem correspondent Daniel Cohen joining us live from the Old City with the possibility Israeli forces would launch a new ground assault in an area they previously conquered. Daniel.
Sean, Emma, much of Khan Younis has already been decimated, but large numbers of civilians moved back in when IDF soldiers left. Terrorists also appear to be repopulating. The Israeli military says Palestinian Islamic Jihad fired 20 rockets from Khan Younis Monday. A mass evacuation alert went out in Arabic from Israeli phone numbers ordering local residents to leave their homes. That order suggests that Khan Younis will be a target as the IDF battles to root out Islamic terror. Israel is calling on thousands of civilians in eastern Khan Younis to head to a designated humanitarian zone.
We received a message on our mobile phones. Look at these children, how they walk. We did not find a car to ride in. We are looking for a place to evacuate to. I've been displaced 6 times from Rafah. God knows where we will go tomorrow. It is tiring, tiring, tiring.
On Monday, Prime Minister Netanyahu said the IDF is on the verge of destroying Hamas's terror army. That's Israel's #1 goal in this nearly 9-month-old war. Critics say a new Khan Younis operation could affect the flow of aid at the Kerem Shalom crossing, which has already been facing enormous distribution problems because of lawlessness and gunmen stealing the supplies. Israel is already fighting Iran in a 7-front war. There's Hamas, Hezbollah, the Houthis, the militias in Iraq and Syria, Judea and Samaria, and the Islamic Republic itself. All of those things, Sean and Emma, pose a serious threat to the Jewish state. Netanyahu says the focus right now, though, remains defeating Hamas. Sean, Emma, back to you.
Daniel Cohen live from Israel for us this morning. Daniel, thank you very much. Meantime, this China setting up a new state body to drill deep for oil and gas reserves.
This as former President Donald Trump has repeatedly vowed to unleash the oil and gas industry if he wins in November. Our Newsmax correspondent Sarah Williamson live in our New York newsroom with the details. Sarah.
Well, Emma, Sean, according to the experts, this all goes hand in hand with China's push to become the world superpower. Right now, it imports most of its oil, including from the United States. But with this new plan to drill deep offshore, the Chinese Communist Party aims to change that.
China is very dependent on foreign oil, and China wants to produce its own oil, and it doesn't have much near the shore, so it's going to go out into deep water and start drilling for oil. Now, the significance of this is that China's overarching goal is to be the lone global superpower. Meanwhile, it's been playing this game with the Biden administration on climate, and it's been getting the U.S. addicted to various, green technologies, EVs, wind, solar. All the while, it doesn't really care about climate at all. Its goal is to be the lone global superpower.
Now, China plans to dig as deep as 6.21 miles below the surface. It is the world's largest crude oil importer and relies on imports for nearly 3/4 of its needs. It has been investing billions of dollars to maintain its domestic crude oil production at above 4 million barrels a day, which is necessary to power its manufacturing activities and its military. But according to Steve Milloy, a former member of the President Trump's EPA transition team, under the former president, the power balance looks a little different than this green energy relationship under Biden.
His goal will be to unleash the U.S. energy industry. He's going to stop the climate scam as much as he can, so that will reduce our reliance on communist China for wind and solar and EV technology, and boost our own energy production, which will help us maintain our status as really the lone global superpower.
All right, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens in November to see how that all plays out. Sean and Emma.